So the mount that I'm personally going to work from, and I'm just from a skill developing point right now, my focus is probably multi-gun versus tactical stuff with the rifle. But obviously those skills cross over and coincide. So I'm going to work a couple different positions. I'm going to work a legal high ready position. Thumb's going to ride the safety. And our goal here is, your guys' goal is to shoot A's or shoot good hits in the target. And as the timer goes off, the first person to get hit. So if you hear someone shooting faster than you to your right or left, then we know that we need to pick up the pace. So with instructor level guys like you, you're really, really good rifle shooters. This will be a good chance for us to really push them out. So drive the gun up in the center of the chest, get the cheek well, and find the dot quicker. So working the small subtleties of wiping your safety off and getting the dot where you need to see it, and recognizing that quick enough to put the shots on target. Granted, that being said, we're at 10 yards, so we have a little bit of a mechanical offset. So when you do the alternate target area, when we go to the head, you guys know where you probably have to put your dot somewhere else, okay? So what we'll do is we'll alternate. We'll start from that high ready position, mount, shoot the body, same position again, mount, shoot the head, 2 shots each time. And then I'm going to work, on the next rep, I'm going to work a repetition where I'm going basically to a low ready position over the top of my shoulder. And not that I would use this a lot, but if I had to explode and move somewhere, I'm going to pull the rifle in close and I can run with it here. And if I have to remount it, I can remount it from over the top of the shoulder. So that's the second position I'm going to work on. If you guys want to work on that position, that's fine too. So alternate body, head, next mount position, body, head, back to the other mount position, body, head. So I'm working both the body, head as alternated target areas, as well as working my 2 different mounts. And that's as simple as it is, okay? Cool. So load, make, ready. All right, we'll start on the body, and what I'll do is I'll tell you the target area we're going to, so you guys know each and every time. To the body from the high ready. Head. Body. Head. Body. Head. Body. Head. Body. So the next thing that I would do on this particular drill, or any drill where I'm training with training partners such as yourselves, would be to look at the hits on targets. And the things that you need to recognize. Number one, if you're doing the drill and your buddy is literally kicking your butt as far as time, you need to push your limits because you're not shooting as fast as you possibly can. But if you're shooting with someone that has a higher skill set level and you're pushing to the point where you're shooting wild shots or errant shots in the target, you need to recognize that and realize that you don't quite have the skill to shoot as fast as they do. Well, how do you fix that? You look at the mechanics behind the skill and figure out, how do I mount it faster? How do I get the gun in a position where I can see the dot quicker and recognize the dot so you can call your shots? Secondly, we did about 10 repetitions of that particular drill. So if you're shooting bad shots on 8 of those repetitions just because you're trying to push your pace against your buddy, what are you actually training? You're probably training yourself to fail. You're training yourself to not recognize what you need to see on the target and not get proper hits. So remember, you've got to stick to the equation of seeing what I need to see or seeing what you need to see to get proper hits, and then push your physical skills from there. What do I do to make it faster? Sliding the stock into my perfect position on my face, making sure I get a good cheek weld so I see the dot quicker and stuff like that. So pace your non-A hits. If I were using a combative type training target for maybe defensive means, I would mark shots that were not in what I would deem the combat effective zone. An area on the target that is not going to give me a good result as far as the person going down. So let's mark our non-A's or paste our non-A's, and then we'll go to the next drill. Okay? All right.